Happy New Year. In today's video, I am going to be sharing the new Chanel Spring Summer 2025 collection. So I'm going to apply it for you. You're going to see me create this look. It's very, very glowy. I'm going to also share a little story about this when I picked it up because it was not available, but I was able to get it, which I was very thankful for. And by the way, I purchased this myself. This was not gifted to me, okay? I'm not on that PR list. But anyways, I'm going to show you how I created this look, and I'm going to tell you my thoughts. Let's get into the video. I love it. It is one of the oversized palettes, but I feel like this is going to be so pretty. I feel like spring, yes, but summer. I live somewhere where it kind of feels like summer all year round, so I could wear this all year round, and I love the effortless look to it. But yet you have pigment. So that was my big thing. Am I even going to see it on my face? That's the blush right there. I can freaking see it. Okay, can you see that? So that is this color right here. And then I went over on top of it with this highlighter right here. I use the colors right here, that gold and that pink color right there. I use the pink one as a highlighter, and then I use the gold. And I can see it. It's so gorgeous and glowy. I feel like with a bronzer too, this is going to kick it up a notch. I do have the bronzing palette here, and I think I'm going to put a little bit on my eyes too, but I did not want to do this, as a part of the look yet. I wanted like deepen a little bit more, but I think it looks gorgeous like this. I actually wore it like this out yesterday, but I pulled out this palette right here. I actually have the coral one I could have grabbed, but I really want to look at the bronzer. I feel like it's just going to be a really gorgeous soleil, sun-kissed kind of a look, and with this eye look, chef's kiss. So really easy to do. Let's get into it. Oh, let me tell you something real quick. When you're using this palette to create an eye look, I would recommend using two brushes. You want to use one like this. It's kind of dense, like this. Want to brush like that. That's kind of dense. And then you also want to use a fluffy brush to blend it out. But I feel like you need a little bit more of a denser brush just to get a little bit more of a kick as far as the color. So I'm going to go in and I'm going to use this color right here first. So I wanted to see what these look like first. So I went to my Neiman, and they did not have it. There's always two stores that I always know will have it because I don't have a boutique near me. I have a boutique, but it's a Chanel boutique that sells mainly bags and things like that. They don't sell makeup there. So at my Neiman, I went there and they just sold out of it this morning. And I was like, great. So then I'm like, okay, well, I'm just gonna run to Bloomingdale's because I'll probably have it. So I'll go to Bloomingdale's. And while I was there, I was actually looking. I'm gonna go in with this color now in my crease area. So I went into Bloomingdale's and I was looking at the I was looking for it and I did see the Enchanted. Is it the Enchanted Night? I don't have it in front of me. I think that's what it is. And seeing that in person, I was like, oh my gosh, that really is really, really pretty. I ended up getting it. So I don't know if I'm going to review that one because if it's not available and I don't get it before, which I don't think I'm going to get before the 1st of January. If it's not around, I'm not going to talk about it. If it's still available, we'll share with you. Otherwise, it's just going to be part of my personal collection. I asked her, I'm going in, I'm taking a little bit more of this right there. So I asked her, if she had it, and she said, well, we do, but we're not supposed to put out till January 1st. And I'm like, oh no, I was just at Neiman and they just sold out of it. And she's like, really? And so she's like, I'm going to go talk to my manager. And she went to go talk to her manager, and he's like, I made the executive decision. We're going to put it out today. So I actually got to see it without anybody's fingerprints on it yet. So I'm going to insert some photos up there. I'm going to talk about it in a little bit, and I'll insert some photos of some swatches, and I want to share some thoughts on some of the eyeshadows, but let me finish this first. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to go with this color right here. Is that the color I use? No, actually this color right here. And I'm going to put that on my lid like that. I just want to blend that a little bit more. Then I'm going to go in, before I finish, I'm going to go in and I'm going to take this. This is the eyeliner that I chose. And this is in the color Vert Lagoon. So this is Vert Lagoon. I thought it was a really, really pretty green, and I just thought I would have fun with this color. It's like, if I'm going to get a color, I might as well get a fun color. You know what I mean? So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put this right on my lash line. Put that on my lash line and even there. I didn't do my, I did not work it into my tight line. And then I'm going to take it on my lower. And I'm just going to apply it kind of heavily. So I am going to blend it out. And I want to, man, my under eyes are really, really dry today. And I'm going to fix that. Then I'm going to take a smudger brush. And I'm going to go into that first color, that gold color right there. And just kind of smudge it out. I want to put some bronzer on too, but I just kind of wanted to show you this, that you can totally get a look without using anything else with this palette, which I was really impressed with. I did not know if I would, but I'm like, I'm gonna try it and see. I just want to build that up a little bit more. So before I do the mascara on that side, and before I finish, since you see what it looks like here, I want to do the bronzer. So in the thumbnail, obviously I'm going to have the bronzer on. So I'm going to take this bronzer, and I want to put a little bit of that on. And I'm just going to put a little bit more. So this is where you can deepen a little bit more. Like that. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Like if you wanted to have a little pop of color, but you don't want to do a whole, like an eye look, I feel like these are so nice to be able to do that, you know? So the first photo that you're going to see there is the lip swatches. So those are the Cocoa Balms. So the Rouge Cocoa Balms retail for $45. And they have different shades there. I'm going to tell you all of them, but I just wanted you to see them on her hand. The one that I chose is the Cherry Burst because I just thought it would be like a nice effortless red that I can wear, because I like to wear reds, but sometimes it can be high maintenance. You have to keep on like fixing your lip liner and stuff when you're out and all of that. I'm going to put it on in a second, okay? So I just thought that was really pretty. I'm really contemplating getting the raspberry when it's released online. The other two shades, I just feel like if I put those on my lips, I don't think you're going to see much of it on me. And that's the thing about balms. It depends on what your lip color is and what you're going to see. So something that looks good on me may not look the same on you. You know what I mean? Or something that looks, a color on me may not look the same on you. Depends on what your lip color is. But I will tell you this. I bought a Cocoa Rouge balm, and now I can't think of the name of it. I think it's Pink Delight. I think that's what it is off the top of my head, and I cannot see anything. I can swipe that 100 times on my lips. I can't see anything. That's how those are for the most part. But this one here, let's show you. I'll show you, and then we'll talk about the other colors. This is it, and it is gorgeous. Let me line my lips really quickly, because you guys know that I need to do that. I'm going in with Charlotte Tilbury one because I don't have a Chanel one that's going to go with it. And this is in Crazy in Love. And I wore this last night, and it wore amazing. Like, I didn't feel like I had to keep touching it up. It wore really, really well. I did touch it up. I'm not going to sit here and tell you I didn't. But sometimes when I wear lip balms, and not, Colleen Rothschild is really good, but hers is a different kind of a lip balm. It's almost like a gloss. It's just amazing. Um, but as far as like a stick balm, usually I have to keep on reapplying it. And this lasted me for hours before I had to. So let me do this. And I'm talking about, like, usually I have to keep redoing it even if I'm not eating or drinking. I'm just talking basic, okay? So there it is. Let me put it on. Do you see the color payoff? Okay. I mean, it's so pretty. It's like an effortless red. So if you're like somebody that you want to wear red lipstick, but you're like, it's just, I don't feel like doing it. I don't want to keep touching up. This is it. It is so gorgeous. I wish they would make this part of their permanent line. I love it. And you can see the color. And I feel like I mean, it's gonna look different on everybody, but I feel like it's gonna show up. I feel like it's gonna show up for most people. I really, really do. So I really love that. Let me tell you the other colors really quickly. On the end, she is wearing Honey Bliss, like by her pinky. And then next to it, I don't remember what color that was. She was just swatching all of them. The one in the middle is raspberry. And then you have Charming Lilac. And then you have the one that I'm wearing is Cherry Burst, and then on the by her thumb is Blushing Pink. So pretty. But I just felt like the Honey Bliss was not even going to show up on me. So I'm not sure what that other color is, but I know it was a lip balm because she was like swatching all of them. You can see, I just want you to see what the display looked like it just came out. And I was like, okay, that's what I want. I should have flipped open that lid there with the eyeshadows because in the center there is where you can swatch it. The purple, I actually was thinking about getting that purple shimmer. It's really, really pretty. And that one is called Mauve Sucre, I think is how it's pronounced. So it's a really pretty purpley shimmery color, but when I put it on me, I didn't see anything. It looked more silvery on me. So on her skin, which you'll I'm going to show you. On her skin, you can see that little purple swatch there. It looked amazing on her. I was like, "Oh my gosh, that is just gonna look so gorgeous on you." With that nice olive skin tone, it just amazing. Even that like every color looked amazing on her. That green really popped on her, and I was like, "I don't think that's gonna show up either." And then there was that orangey color, which on her didn't look as good though. That one, I feel like the pastel colors looked much nicer. Um, although you can kind of see it next to I'm gonna zoom in when I do this, but you can see that little peachy color. It's really pretty, but I thought that I already had it in my palette. I just felt like it was gonna be too similar to what I already purchased in the palette. So I was tempted to, but I'm like, I don't think so. Plus, I'm going to be honest with you, I don't want to get too many single shadows anymore. I have so many and I don't reach for them all the time. Like a palette like this, I'm going to reach for. I can do a whole look. I don't want to have too many little palettes because I have to like look and open them up to see what they are or get my glasses on and see if I could try to, you know what I mean? Like, I just don't have time to do that. So I'm just not into all the single shadows. Also, two nail polishes, as you can see on her hand. This one that's kind of a peachy, one that's kind of green. I thought the green looked really good on her. Didn't really care for the other color. And on me, I took a pass because I don't think either one of them is going to look good on me. Could be a fun toe polish color, but not a nail polish color for me. Personally, that's just personal preference. And that is pretty much it. Like I said, I'm considering getting another balm because I'm so impressed with the balm. That's a photo that I took of the display, so you can see the different colors. So that red one is the one that I have. I'm thinking either of getting that one or that pink. I'm not sure. But I don't think the neutral ones are going to do anything on me. I really don't even think they're going to show up on me personally. But I really, really love this palette. Let me do the blush. I didn't even do the blush on the other side. I'm going to show you. This is where I was really convinced at this. Okay, after I got it. Because that is from the palette, which I was like, holy cow. So this is what I did. I took this right there, that color right there. And I'm using my Chanel blush brush, by the way. Oh, wrong one. I'm looking at my monitor. Look at the color you get. Taking it again so you can see. I'm doing my mirror so I can see what the hell I'm doing. But look at the color payoff you get with this. I was like shocked. Because when I saw this palette, I'm like, am I going to even see anything? Yeah, I do. Now on deeper skin tone, I don't know. I feel like these might look more like highlighters, to be honest with you. If you have a really deep skin tone, I think it's going to look like highlighters. If you have an olive skin tone, I think it's going to look really, really pretty on you. And I think if you're fair, it's going to look really, really nice. Now I'm going to take that highlighter. I'm trying to see what brush. I use this one today. It's the highlighter. And you just kick it up a notch when you do. I mean, it is like it is so pretty. It looks glowy, but not glittery. I don't even think I can see. Oops, I just stuck my fingernail in there. Good going. Let me see here. No, I don't see any glitter. I don't see any glitter. It's just like, it's just so, it's so pretty and glowy. I feel like on mature skin, this is going to be real pretty. Okay. I think it's going to be real pretty because I have mature skin. I don't have a lot of lines, but I feel like this is going to be so pretty and glowy. I love this. I cannot speak more highly of it. I really wasn't like when I first saw it, I was not impressed with it at all. If you have this palette too, this would be a nice one to do with it. And by the way, I got this after the fact, so I never reviewed this on my channel. I don't think the quality isn't good as good in this as it is in this, but I'm glad that I have it. But there you go. So if you have this palette, I think that you're gonna love it because you can even go in and use this one, you know, as your base, and that, yeah. I mean, you can, yeah. So if you're on the fence about it, I will say this: if like I didn't have colors like this in my collection. Um, so I was really happy about that. And the thing for me is I was able to create a whole eye look. And I'm going to put some more mascara on as I'm talking to you because you guys know I'm a mascara whore, okay? Let me fix my hair and I'll be right back. So I'm going to share my final thoughts with you. I love this palette. I love it. It's blendable, creamy, pigmented. It's not glittery. It just looks so gorgeous and glowy on your eyes, on your skin. It's just so beautiful. I think it'll look gorgeous on mature skin. I have 58-year-old skin, so I approve of it and I love it. So if you are somebody that you're looking for something that's just really effortless looking, you're going to love this palette. You have everything you need to do a complete face look. I just love it. Or you could just use it as a highlighter. You can use it for whatever you want, but I actually am going to use this as an eyeshadow look, and I love it. That is the eyeliner, and I just think it's just so pretty. It's just a fun, fun color, something that I did not already have. And so I think that's going to be fun to use and create some different looks. I just feel like using something like that just makes it look so, it just adds a little bit of fun to it. The polishes are pretty. They're just not me. I love the Rouge Cocoa Balms, and I may get another one because this is so pretty. Look how pretty that is. It's just like an effortless red. It's not in your face. I don't have bleeding from it. I've been wearing this for a little bit now. I'm going to show you. I'm going to get close up and show you what it looks like. See? So there's no bleeding. I love this. So if you're somebody that wants to do a red, but you're like, I don't want to do red because I feel like it's too fussy, you're going to love this. I was totally turned off by their balm after trying that pink delight, but this has sold me. So that's where I'm going to leave it. I really like the collection. I think it's really nice if these colors are for you. If you want to do a little bit more, then maybe this isn't for you. But I like doing stuff like this. I like having fun and doing some bold looks, but sometimes I just want to do something really simple like this. It's just like really, really simple, nothing much at all, and I'm happy. So that's what this is for. And I really hope that you enjoyed this video. If you're new here, I would love to have you join. I share new videos every single week. Please consider smashing that subscribe button below. It's free. If you've enjoyed it, I'd really appreciate it. If you'd like, share, and comment on the video, helps push them out to the algorithm. Would greatly appreciate your help. And thank you so much for joining me. I will catch you all in my next video. Bye.